So, how does having your own private support site help you explode your business? Well, number one, it's going to establish you as a leader, and we'll share with you the key benefits of that. Number one, you can add your name to your training site. So you see the red arrow up there at the top where it can brand you. You can change that text at any time. You can add your own picture, again, to brand you. You can add a banner at the top. Again, this is about branding you as a key leader. Unfortunately, some companies shut down, and when you want to change to another company, you not only want your team, but you want other people in your company, other people in your industry to know of you as a leader. That's going to attract more quality people to you. In addition, we have a lot of features to help you support your team. So let's take a look at some of these features. For example, you'll have the ability to share files, audio files, video files, PowerPoint presentations, PDF documents, Word documents, etc. By the way, this is all very simple to do and easy. If you can point and click with your mouse and type on your keyboard, you can handle it. It's very, very easy, and we have tons of support to go with it. Here's an exciting thing though. You can share files with some people, but not everyone if you want to. Of course, you could share them with everyone if you want to, but we have a way to make it very easy, again, to point and click and create an unlimited number of groups. Put your team members in different groups if you want to, and then when you add files, you get to decide what group or groups get to see those files. So if you have a leaders group, or a brand new people group, or a upcoming leaders group, you can share different things with different people. You obviously wouldn't give a kindergarten person college level material, but you wouldn't give a college person kindergarten material. So why do most people do that? Because they don't have the capability that we're providing you. Now, this is all available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so your team can be a lot more successful, because I'm sure you've heard the saying, repetition is the mother of skill. If you're doing training via a webinar, if you're doing it via a conference call, the average person forgets 50% of what they hear within 24 hours. Then they forget another 50% within a week, and studies have shown that the average person only retains 5% of something they heard or saw 90 days ago. So if you don't provide training to people in a way where they can reinforce it over and over and over again, they're going to forget it. They're not going to be effective, and they're going to quit. Okay? You can also add calendar events. Again, you can do this with some people, but not everyone. If you want to do an important call with just your key leaders, you add a calendar event and you make it available to your leader group. Now, another key benefit is each person will see that calendar event in their time zone, so they never will miss a call. And nice for you, they won't be bugging you. Well, what time zone is that? Hey, I'm in London. I'm in Africa. I'm in wherever. What time is it in my time zone? You'll never need to waste your time trying to figure that out for them. You also can add unlimited forums to facilitate communication. A forum is just another word for a message board. The exciting thing about this is your team can learn from you, and they can also learn from each other. This way, you're never going to need to repeat yourself again, and it can be moderated to protect you. A moderated forum simply means that any message that anyone wants to post will not be seen by anyone until the moderator reviews it and clicks one button to approve it, which again, you can easily delegate anybody to be a moderator if you want to. So again, this is a great way to facilitate communication. You can also add a searchable knowledge base. The exciting thing about being searchable is that your team can find whatever they need very quickly. It's like having your own search engine that you get to point and click and create very easily. Your team can find whatever they need without you. They don't need to keep emailing you and calling you and saying, well, what's the answer to this question? Well, log into my training site, go to the knowledge base, and type in whatever you're looking for. You'll find it there. Again, you won't need to repeat yourself ever again, unless you want to. We have a powerful content library here where you can view content from other leaders. This is one of many things that I was mentioning earlier that we do that we haven't seen anyone else do. This way, you can be able to leverage quality training from other key leaders in your company. This way, you don't have to be the master of everything. You don't have to create everything yourself. However, you can have total control of the content that you want from that content library to be seen by your team. Let me give you a visual image of it here. This is, imagine this is just 10 key leaders, and again, we need 10 to set up what we're proposing here for your specific company, but we'll expand this to a maximum of just 50. But imagine 10 leaders within your company, and each of them having their own private training site that their people, which would be out here where my mouse is moving here, would access their private site. Okay, but on the inside of these 10 key leaders, we'll build a company specific content library, and every one of these 10 key leaders, when they add content to their training site, have an option. It's not a requirement, it's an option that if they want to, they can also add content not just to their training site, but to the company specific content library. And we encourage you to attract other key leaders in your company that are the kind of people that have great training content and they're willing to share some of it. They don't have to share all of it, obviously, into this company specific content library. When they do, guess what? Each leader, that means you, has total control over the content for your team. So if you're leader number 3, you can come into the content library, review everything that's there, and pull out just what you want to be on your training site for your team. Of course, that works for every other key leader as well.